grandmother was right. The boogeyman was real.
It's over.
We can't hurt anyone ever again.
No one told you.
Told me what?
Somebody in there?
Do it!
Do it! Come and get it!
I'm coming for you, Michael.
What's going on, everyone? Great talent here, and today we're going to talk about Halloween Kills, the sequel to the 2018 continuity. I don't want to call it reboot, but it's a continuity of the 1978 Halloween movie. Classic, iconic horror movies, slasher movies, the start of the iconic slasher genre, in my opinion, the masterclass John Carpenter series of fucking horror, iconic horror villains, slashing movies, fucking icons. Just icons is the word to use. Michael Myers, fucking legend. Before there was Jason, before there was Freddy Krueger, before there was the Ghostface Killer, and even Leatherface, there was Michael fucking Myers. And he is the fucking creme de la creme. He is the king of kings when it comes to slasher. Fucking terrifying villains. Because the man just is like fucking Satan incarnate. He is just pure fucking evil, and it's glorious. Halloween Kills is, like I said before, the sequel to the 2018 Halloween movie. Again, it's the continuity of forget anything after Halloween 2 happened, everything after Halloween 1978 happened. Everything else is just dropped in this timeline. There's like 15 million timelines apparently, and this one is actually pretty fucking well done. The 2018 Halloween movie, it was good. Don't get me wrong, it was a solid flick. However, with that being said, this movie completely and utterly blows that 2018 movie out of the fucking water. I don't care what anybody says. It was astounding. I would watch this again in a heartbeat. I want to watch it again right now. It was so fucking good. Why was it good? Okay, so the 2018 Halloween movie, it set the foundation for what was to come. This is going to be the final trilogy in the Laurie Strode timeline, I guess if you could call it, of the 1978 story arc. To my knowledge, if I'm saying that right. So yeah, and the next movie is going to be called Halloween Ends. It's coming out next year with, there's a more fucking pandemic, and it's going to be hopefully as epic as this one here. I mean, this is kind of like, and correct me if I'm wrong, horror fans, but I mean, in my mind here, I dabble in horror movies and slash movies. I'm not a big buff like one of my closest friends, but honestly though, Halloween Kills, to me, between the pacing, the writing, the suspense, the intense fucking moments, the absolutely brutal, gory fucking kills, which are like reminiscent of Mortal Kombat fatalities. It's such a hard R rating, and yet it is just so well done. I'm going to call this, and I'm going to say it right now. I'll go out on a limb here. I have no problem being fully transparent and going out and taking risks and saying things here that I say that are in my fucking head right now. I think Halloween Kills, of this new trilogy, I'm not talking about 1978 movie because you can't fucking touch that movie in terms of its like classicness. But in regards to the new Halloween trilogy that's going to end this franchise, apparently, allegedly, this movie here, Halloween Kills, feels like the Empire Strikes Back of the Halloween trilogy, the new trilogy that they're trying to make and close the series with. Because yes, Halloween 2018, it set the foundation. It was a good fucking comeback. Yes. This movie here was just so fucking well done. They had moments where they, like, without spoiling anything for anybody, they had moments where they went back in time to 1978, showed scenes from there that were so well crafted that you didn't even know that happened back then. Just little parts of like the cop story, and it was so well done, then cut so well and so perfectly film wise. It just, you felt like you warped back to 1978 and then fast fucking forwarded to the present, and it was just holy shit. It just so meshes so well together. Danny McBride wrote these movies, folks. He wrote 2018's Halloween, and now he wrote this. He co-wrote this one, Halloween Kills, and I never knew he fucking had such a passion for these movies, where he just totally knocks it out of the park and then some. And with that being said, I really think that, and I want to say so much about this movie, but I kind of can't because it's a lot of spoilers. But Halloween Kills is kind of parallels Halloween 2, even though they forget about Halloween 2 back in 19, I think it was 79 or whatever. So I'm not going to say anything. Hopefully this isn't a spoiler, but Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis's character in Halloween Kills, is reminiscent to where she was or how she was in Halloween 2. She's in the background instead of the foreground, or the front ground or foreground rather of the whole movie. She's there in a sense, but it just kind of, this whole movie's purpose is to set up Laurie Strode's comeback for, she had to come back in 2018's Halloween, but she kind of takes a back seat here, lets her other family members and the other fucking townsfolk, which fucking they fucking put a coup together. It's fucking, I mean, sorry, spoilers, but it's fucking really cool to watch it unfold. And it's kind of what I was saying before, was it kind of just sets up the last finale movie, the Return of the Jedi, I guess you could say, of the new Halloween trilogy, where Laurie Strode kind of just fucking, instead of taking a back seat, the second movie she fucking comes back swinging in the third movie and finally fucking takes out Michael Myers once and for all. She gave a little bit of foreshadowing in this movie without spoiling anything. I think it's going to be a very emotional end to the series in a lot of ways. So, again, I just want to touch on, before I wrap this up, the kills. The kills are so fucking intense, so fucking brutal. There's so much brutality going on within this movie. It is not for the faint of heart. It is not for the faint of heart at all. If you have a weak stomach, if you can't stomach gore or blood or fucking eyes being gouged out or fucking dismembering or anything like that, you will not have a good time here. But if that is your cup of tea, like it is for me, you're gonna be in your fucking glory. The movie is just so, and it's not even like cheap kills, or it's just they have so much weight to them, where you're feeling these people go through these things, and it's like, holy shit, this motherfucker's relentless. Like, he's just, the way he's killing them is with such passion and such fucking depth. It's just, oh my, to watch him do it is like, you kind of almost fucking admire his work in a sense. You're like, dude, like, I don't agree with what you're doing, but I respect it. I completely respect it. I respect it. Do you, boo? Do you? And with that being said, folks, I'm just gonna drop my score here and wrap it up, because I could talk about this movie for fucking hours. And you know what, though? Lastly, there's this one part in the movie when he first returns, Michael Myers, because in the last movie, if you saw the ending, he was in a fire or whatever. When he returns, the way he returns, if anybody out there has ever seen Rogue One, a Star Wars story, the way he makes his first set of kills is completely reminiscent to how Darth Vader killed those rebels at the very tail end of Rogue One, a Star Wars story. I will leave it at that. I will let you use your imagination for the rest. Anyway, if I had to score this movie, Halloween Kills, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving it a 9, folks. It is superb. Why am I not giving it a perfect score? It's hard to give movies perfect scores, but, there was some moments in this movie. I mean, like I said, I'm trying to think of faults of this movie. It's really hard. There are some, moments, I guess you could say, if you want to nitpick. Laurie Strode is not in a lot of the fucking scenes. I mean, she's in scenes, but, she's kind of I don't want to say incapacitated, because she does kick a little bit. She does do some things in the movie, but I want to say, if you're really looking to come to the movie and thinking that she's going to fucking kick ass and chew bubble gum like the last movie, you're sorely mistaken here. So I will say that, as well as let everybody know that, if you are the weak of heart, faint at heart, if you can't take gore, you're not going to have a good time here at all. I'll reiterate that as well. Other than that, the movie's fucking just wee. So enjoy this movie. I'm very looking forward to the next film, very much so. I don't think it's going to be as good as Halloween Kills, because they can, it's always hard to close out trilogies or movies or franchises, even television shows, anything, on a good note. It's very rare that you can fire on all cylinders. Usually the second movie or the middle movie is usually the best. Because you're just it's continuity, you can play with cliffhangers and so on and so forth. Anyway, that is my review of Halloween Kills. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch everybody next time. Thanks as always for stopping by.